So this is going to be one of those different kind of videos. As many of you guys know, the channel is the Warframe channel, and we talk about Warframe, the Warframe footage in the background. But as many of you guys know, also I have another YouTube channel where I play games and upload games that aren't Warframe related, such as Destiny 2. Now, I think some of you guys know where this is going, or you should know by the title of the video, I suppose, but we are going to talk about should Warframe players play Destiny 2 the final shape. For those of you guys that don't know, that's kind of a little bit of I don't know, like hardcore fans of both, swear up and down that Destiny 2 and Warframe basically the same game type thing. I do not agree with that at all. I believe they're technically considered the same genre to an extent, which is looter shooter. So yeah, they're both looter shooters. So if you want to argue that um looter shooters are all the same game, then basically you're saying Diablo is the same as Warframe, Destiny 2 is the same as Borderlands 2, Borderlands 2 same as Warframe, etc., so on and so forth. I'd enjoy to hear your opinions on that. But what I also would like your opinion on is, do you play Destiny 2 at all? And if so, do you think you would play Destiny 2 the final shape? Now, I am indeed going to be playing Destiny 2 the final shape. In case you guys don't know, Destiny 2 the final shape is finally the end of, not the end of Destiny 2. Well, we'll see, I guess, but it's the end of the Light and Dark saga, okay? Every now and then, you guys may on my stream over at twitch.tv/vamp6x6x6x may hear me talk about stuff like prismatic subclasses this and exotic armor that. That's all Destiny 2 stuff because I can talk about more than one game while I'm playing Warframe. Yeah, it's my stream, I'll do what I want. But yeah, I think if you like Destiny 2, I think the final shape could be okay. Now, it's paid, okay? The final shape is definitely paid. That's probably the biggest thing, in my eyes, non-mechanic things that separate Destiny 2 from Warframe. Destiny 2, in my opinion, is free to try, and it always will be free to try, in my opinion, because you actually end up having to pay. I've put a lot of money into Destiny 2. I'm not gonna lie. And I put some money into Warframe as well, but not nearly enough. I mean, enough. Not nearly as much. Enough? I don't know. I'm pretty sure both games have my wallet crying at times, but the biggest difference is the fact that Destiny 2, basically, if you want to play with your friends and stuff, play the new content with your friends, you have to buy this and that. If you own stuff and your friend doesn't, your friend can't play the content with you, or vice versa. If your friend owns the latest thing, the latest expansion that just came out, for example, and you don't, you can't, your friend is, I mean, at the end of the day, your friend is forced to, if they want to play Destiny 2 with you, to play um, new content. So the thing they paid for, they're forced to not play if they want to play with you. Vice versa, if you want to play with your friend and you're on the thing and they don't, you're forced to. The only exception is you can take new subclasses into missions with the old missions with your friend. So that's pretty cool. You can sort of flex on them, so to speak. I'm not sure if flexing on your friend like that is a big thing people like doing, but hey, it's the internet, so I imagine it is. Okay, back to the thing though. Also, the reason why I feel like I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on this particularly is because my opinion is, from a content creator point of view, I feel like. So I feel like that's a little bit different than your average player. If you ask any Destiny 2 content creator if they are buying the latest expansion or DLC, the answer will 9 times out of 10 be yes. If they're, an actual Destiny 2 content creator and not just a content creator that tried Destiny 2, but their audience didn't really care for it, so they moved on, type thing. Most of the time, if you ask a Destiny 2 content creator if they're getting the newest thing, they will say yes because, basically it's their job to create content. And from Warframe perspective, I'm lucky enough that I'm in the Warframe Creator Program at the time of making this video. So, yeah, I get the day one access, Warframes, and certain weapons. I want to stress right now that I do not get any Prime access, nor does any other person part of the Warframe content creator program at the time get Prime access or heirloom collection. Those we gotta pay for with our own money. So whenever you see a Warframe creator part of the creator program out there with the heirloom collection or they bought Prime access, most likely it's from them either paying with their own money, winning some giveaways, which because we can still win other content creators' giveaways. Although, if I'm being honest, I do know a handful of content creators that feel some type of way about that because they feel like their audience, thinks it's rigged or something because of the fact that it's another content creator that won the giveaway. So if I'm being honest, that's probably why I don't really much into other content creators giveaways for stuff like that. But yeah, that's just me personally. Technically, other content creators are allowed to enter other content creators giveaways at this time. So yeah, that's why I went a little too much into that. Actually, if you'd like to know how to go about being a Wolfram content creator, I have officially part of the Wolfram content creator program. I actually have a video covering it. some tips and whatnot. Feel free to check that out. But back to whether I think that Warframe players should play Destiny to the final shape. Well, I guess, okay, here's the thing. Destiny 2, the final shape, costs some money. I believe the cheapest is $60 will get you the base thing, and then $100 if you want the deluxe edition. Deluxe edition includes some fun little extra stuff. Actually, a lot of extra stuff, if I'm being perfectly honest. So, yeah, that's your option there. $60 is the price of a new game. So, I mean, I guess it's up to you guys if you guys think the final shape is worth the price of a new game. Now, you can check out my other YouTube channel, Vamp Plays. I'll be streaming on Twitch, Destiny 2, the final shape, when it comes out, and then I'll be uploading those videos to YouTube to the aforementioned Vamp Plays. I'll put a link in the description below. And you guys can get your opinion based on that because it doesn't have to be like a right away decision. You can take your time and decide. You can watch some videos and, get feel for the content, decide, oh, you know what? Yes, this whole final shape is worth the price of a new game. Or you're like, nah, not really for me. Maybe it will be fun for 5 minutes because, okay, let me explain. I'm not sponsored by Bungie or Digital Extremes at this time of making this video, so definitely do not think one way or another by what I'm about to say. But Destiny 2, the final shape, as I mentioned earlier, is doing a prismatic subclass type thing, which honestly is pretty cool. It's what fans have been asking for. Bungie are the makers of Destiny 2, by the way. So they went through kind of a rough patch with Sony. Technically, Sony owns, yeah, it's a whole big thing. But yeah, basically, they went through a rough patch, and in my opinion, they just like threw everything that fans have been asking for years together in the final shape. That's from my point of view. They could have thought about this the whole time, like we thought this through the whole time. This is how it was. Actually, the final shape was delayed quite a bit. It was supposed to come out in February of 2024, and it's not coming out till June 2024. So it's actually coming out literally next month. It's actually crazy. And it literally, I'm looking at the thing and it's coming out in 2 weeks. Yeah, it's coming out on June 4th. So, June 4th, definitely feel free if you want to watch me do it live, where I'll probably fail a bunch of times. Definitely feel free to stop by to my Twitch channel and check that out if you're into either Destiny 2 content or, you're just like supporting me and watching my content and stuff, which I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys that made it this far because I'm looking at the time and I did not think that I'd go on a whole thing as long as this. But yeah, I want to give you guys a sort of idea of Destiny 2 or Warframe type thing. For those of you guys who've never played Destiny 2, I'm going to assume you've played Warframe because of the fact that you're on the channel. But for those of you guys that have never played Destiny 2, Destiny 2's looter, like I said, looter shooter, just like Warframe, but they go about it mechanically two completely different things. In Warframe, it's about farming, resources and blueprints. So you can craft blueprints, you farm the resources. In Destiny 2, it's about farming for weapons entirely, farming that exclusive quote unquote God roll, the perfect roll, because there are different perks on weapons, whereas Warframe uses a mod system. Destiny 2 is you can get the weapon easy enough, but it relies heavily on RNG, what perks you're going to get, and there's a set number of perks, or rather set column of perks for column A, column B. I'll be honest, I kind of wish you could mod stuff in Destiny 2 sometime, but then that rare occasions in Warframe, I'm like, I'm not sure how I'm going to mod this weapon. It would be easier if I could just turn my brain off for a second and just have perks automatically rolled on it. So yeah, I feel like I have those moments in both games. But I digress. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, comment section below. Or are you one of those hardcore Destiny players or hardcore Warframe players and you don't really like playing Destiny because of your Team Warframe? Or you could be Team Destiny and you only clicked on that video because Destiny's in the title. So, yeah, definitely let me know. If you're a hardcore Destiny fan, I'd really love to know that too. I feel like that would be the most interesting thing because the channel is a Warframe channel. So that means either A, you're here because the title had Destiny 2 in it, or B, you're here just to support me. And I do appreciate that quite a bit. But if you're a hardcore Destiny fan or Destiny fan, I definitely encourage you to check out Vamp Plays because there will be infinitely more Destiny 2 content on there than on here because it's like I said, there's a Warframe channel. And I think I'm going to end off here. But those of you guys that made it to the end, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you guys. But you guys listening to this, you guys are on like a whole other level. And I appreciate it. With that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.